Welcome to the show, everyone. We have Gregg Napoli on the show. We have a great show for you today. We're going to be talking about a sex-positive nursing home. We've got crazy news. We're also going to be giving away a pair of tickets to a comedy show and much more. Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime!
Hey, welcome to the show, everyone. I am your host, Epic. And then we have Ashley on the show. No
Hi.
Antonio today.
Wait.
No Anthony, the Ant-Man. He will be phoning in
Later.
for his segment, though.
So yeah.
So we will still have a segment.
So this is it.
Is it legal? But it is us.
It is us. Hello, Tommy. Hello, Brad.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, people.
Ashley's getting over being sick.
I am not getting over it. I am in the middle of it.
She's getting over it.
He thinks I'm getting over it.
She's building a bridge and getting over it.
I am not building no damn bridge. I'm too sick to build a bridge.
So anyways, welcome to the Epic Radio Show. We are the only show where gilf porn is welcome.
What is gilf porn?
That's grandmas I'd like to fuck.
Oh, cool.
Or grandparents.
I mean, I'm sure there are some out there.
Yeah. You know.
Not gonna get into names though. Like I haven't thought about this in depth, so don't know any offhand.
I don't know.
Grandparents out there.
I'm gonna move us around a little bit.
What does that mean? Yo, play some madness. LOL. What does that mean?
What's that now?
Brad said, yo, play some madness. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I mean, is that a inside joke that I didn't know about? Hey, Allison.
Nope. I don't know.
I'm going to try to be more, I'm probably just going to like talk all the responses today. I'm sure I'll, do some of the chat stuff, but if I see it, I'll just say it and then react to it.
Gotcha. I'm just doing one quick thing real quick.
What are you fucking with now?
Well, because, like, this stupid fucking thing. I
stupid
swear
fucking
everything's
thing.
fine until we start.
And then he's all upset about everything again.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. So anyways, like I said, we have Gregg Napoli on the show. He is the creator of Below Average Joe. So we'll talk to him in a few. Make sure you follow us on social media. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram, Epicness216. And make sure to check out our website, theepicradioshow.com.
Calm down. Who's all like worked up over here? Tommy Parker's like, calm down, LOL. I'm like, who's all excited? I'm not. It isn't me. It must be you. He must be telling you to calm down. Calm the fuck down. But you're too chipper. Damn it.
Yeah. So anyways, if you go on the website, you could find these nice little t-shirts on there.
Yeah, we're both wearing them today.
Yeah. It's only $12.50 plus shipping.
Woo.
Can't forget about shipping, but
it's not our fault.
But it's still not bad. It's still under $20.
I would do free shipping
for a shirt,
but they won't let
they are
us.
very good quality.
They're comfortable.
They've been washed a few times and they're fine.
Ballz Joe? Ballz?
That's Below Average Joe.
Oh, I'm slow. See,
Jesus.
I'm sick. That's where I'm at today.
Gotcha.
Chris Kepler is watching this nude. That's interesting.
That is very interesting.
Thank you for that information.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That makes things so much weirder. Dominic says yo, yo, yo. So
sweet.
yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, nice. Last week, we were not on the show because I went to New Orleans. Yay.
Yay. He was at New Orleans. Yay.
Mm-hmm. It was fun. I spent like 4 days there.
Woohoo.
I was a part of a parade.
He was a part of a parade.
I got to be on a riverboat.
He was on a boat.
I tried some alligator.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah. It was really good though. I enjoyed the alligator. And he enjoyed my company. It was very mutual.
Did he say anything? Was he talkative?
Well, after I fucked him in the ass, he had a cigarette.
You fucked an alligator in the ass?
Yeah, and then
That's something you left
and
out.
then he just left.
Oh my god!
Because they're cold-blooded like that.
That's fucked up. That's gross.
No, I ate some fried alligator tail.
Fried alligator.
Alligator tail. It was good. That's good.
So you didn't fuck it in its ass?
No. Because I said I had an alligator.
Stop telling people you did shit you didn't do.
Whatever. Anyways,
make yourself out to be cool.
That was a very quick little thing I wanted to mention, though.
Chris is using the dog glitter, and it's all over his hands. Ew.
That's interesting.
Yuck.
That's awesome.
I don't like any of that.
Okay.
Ugh.
Also, I wanted to talk about something.
What did you
this is actually something me and Ashley was talking about the other day.
We were talking about this the other day.
And I'm interested to know
if anybody else has any once we get there.
Yeah.
Hey,
like
China.
if anybody else has like the same thing. So like we were talking about songs and bands and artists that we used to like, but now every time we hear them, it's kind of like cringeworthy.
Like, please just kill me.
Yes.
I don't want to hear this anymore.
Yes.
I just want to bang my head into a wall.
Examples being Put Your Picture Away.
I love
Kid
that song.
Rock and
Sheryl Crow. I love that song though. That's only him.
That fucking makes me cringe every time I hear it. I used to like the song.
Away.
I can't do it. And
I'd play it right now if I had it on.
And another Kid Rock song, All Summer Long.
Love that song.
Mainly because, for one, that was a Leonard Skinner song that he just kind of remade into his own. It wasn't really very hard to do. And then, it's so played out, man. Sometimes radio.
Babe,
what?
There's just like a love fest of all these guys in here. They're like, hey, Dominic, Brad, where's the rest of my entourage?
Oh my God.
And he's like, my main man, we love Dominic, missed you, man, Keith. Like, they're all just loving each other in here. It's kind of funny.
Hey, it's all good.
Like, I don't know who the fuck these people are, but okay, go ahead. Sorry.
But basically, I wanted to know if there's a lot of people out there like
is there a
song that you
or an artist
you kind of played out to the point where you hate it.
Hello, Jane.
Hey, Jane.
Yeah,
welcome
is there? I said China earlier. I just didn't know if it was heard.
I didn't hear that.
Okay.
Hello, China. The ninth wonder of the world. That was a wrestling joke.
Brad said, I listen to music that doesn't age, LOL, but Kid Rock started sucking when Joe C died.
Yeah. Another group that I liked when they first came out, but later realized they suck was Limp Bizkit. Yeah, I used to like Limp Bizkit. I used to listen to that a lot. But let me just say, I was a kid at the time, so my parents kind of picked what was on state, on CDs and stations. So I would listen to what they would listen to most of the time. And then, eventually I just kind of stopped listening. But I still enjoy their music from time to time. A song that I still can't stand that I heard a lot as a kid that I'm not a big rap fan. I don't know if that's like a thing that anybody really knows about or cares about, but I'm not really into rap all like that. So what's that song that I said the other day? Gold Digger? Oh, yeah.
Is it by Kanye West?
Yes.
I hate that song. I heard that song so much. I used to ride the school bus in high school back and forth to school, and the bus driver would plug her shit into the speakers. I'm not sure what kind of buses have speakers, but ours did. Yeah. And she would be like, oh, let's just plug into the radio. And then she'd have all these songs that I hated up playing. And the one that played every single day, I swear it was like timed almost, like 4:00, be on this motherfucking bus home. And it'd be like, I ain't saying she's a gold digger. And I'd be like, God damn it, here we go again. And then I would just start bringing my own headphones and stuff on the bus.
And I agree. Like that song, so I used to like that song, and it,
yes, I saw.
Outgrew its welcome.
Right.
Sometimes these radios, like, they get a hit and they just play it all day,
time,
every day.
Let me see. They got some people in here saying stuff. Okay. It's going fast though. Dominic said, Brad Laidman, you playing basketball? And then Brad said, Springsteen has sucked since 84. Limp Bizkit always sucked. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but I did listen to it for a while.
Yeah.
Dominic said, 10 live viewers. Yay. Yanni rules. I'm not sure who Yanni is.
I'm not sure either.
Antonio said, I rode the short bus. You know, we believe you. Melissa said, Kanye period made me want to rip my hair out. I mean, I feel it.
Yeah.
China said they do on the city buses too. Like, really? Like,
that's crazy.
What the fuck? I never really realized.
Well, I mean, they do usually have like a way to talk to the bus. So maybe there's an input.
Maybe that was like a thing, like
that they figured out to like, oh shit, I can play music on that.
Long.
Yeah.
Then who else? Brad said, Gold Digger is Ray Charles. Listen to Public Enemy.
Yeah.
Yanni
it
rules.
Is.
Who the fuck is Yanni? What the fuck is it? Who is this? What is this?
I don't know.
Why do people listen to radio? I listen to my iPod. That's kind of what I had to start doing. I had to listen. I actually had my fucking CD player on the bus because that's just when I was in high school. I had my little CD player. And sometimes I had my little MP3 player.
Well, back when I was in elementary school, I had my Sony Walkman.
You had your Walkman.
Yeah. And cassette tapes. That's a very old-fashioned... That's a very old-fashioned statement right there.
Yeah, it sucks. And some of this new stuff does really suck. And it started sucking a while back.
You know, I think there's always been some music that always sucked, but... Yeah,
some of it always sucked, generally. Like some... But I don't know.
Reminds me of that South Park episode.
Which one?
Was that the one where Stan or Kyle, one of them...
where they start listening to the music and it just sounds like shit.
Yeah. Like he
all
like,
you hear
this
is
all sounds like shit.
And then Stan started hearing it.
Sounds like
because Stan is like maturing. I guess
I just did that. I have actual sound effects.
Yeah, because he forgot. Joe said Chris Kettler just finished and now there's glitter everywhere.
Oh shit!
That's gross. Yanni Papa's maybe the comedian.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
China said
thank you for listening to the show.
China said basic CD headphones is all we need.
Yeah.
That's all I needed.
Oh, or remember the headphones with the radio that was built into them?
Yeah.
They sucked.
Buddy.
They were so heavy.
Well, yeah. But it was cool. Like, I felt like really cool back in the day. Like, being all
now
cool.
You see somebody with them and you're like, ew, why are you wearing that shit?
Yeah. What's wrong with you? Brad said top 50 has always sucked. You need to do research to find the good shit. He said listen to Uptight Sugar on YouTube. They roll. I don't know how I feel about Uptight Sugar. Why is it so
pretty
uptight?
Good.
Why is the sugar so uptight?
I don't know.
It's just sugar. I don't know. I'm looking too much into this right now. I'm sick, so I'm just being really weird right now.
You're good.
Those headphones and windmills give you cancer. I'm literally reading every single comment as if I can catch it.
Yeah.
Jane Clark said, I've got special ones. I'm deaf, but
okay.
Wait. Hey, can I hear this? I'm sorry, I might not have read that right. Because there's but, then she put but, W-E-H. Hey, I can hear this, you know? So
okay.
I think I get what she's saying, though. China said, LOL, true. So, you know.
That's what's up.
I'm literally just reading, like, every goddamn thing.
And this is a thing, too. Like,
Okay.
Now I know like YouTube has like the text to speech thing, and we can have what is it closed captions on the show.
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
But the problem is like you have to wait until the live show is over.
Right.
And to enable it.
Right. And you
so
can't
it's
really
like,
be a part.
what's the point? You know, like what's the point of it?
I think it would be great if we got an interpreter up in here.
Oh,
they were just like they're doing all
but
the
they
things.
only do it like an interpretive dance.
No.
Yes, that would be great.
No.
Yeah. No. Well, anyways,
nope.
I think we're going to wrap this conversation up.
Yeah, because I generally think, you know. Oh, well, someone said Yanni is new age wimpy crap. I still don't know who Yanni is. And then Brad shared a YouTube link, which I can't click on it. Well, I could. Well, no, I can't. I can't click on it in the chat. Maybe I'll look at it later, though.
Yeah.
If I think about it.
Gotcha.
My memory sucks, so I might not think about this.
That's right.
I might just pass out after.
All right, but we're going to take a break.
The fuck was that?
Then we will talk to Gregg Napoli. So keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show. We shall return.
Yeah, Tommy Parker disappeared that quick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he hasn't been commenting. The hell, Tommy Parker?
Speaking of Tommy Parker, before we take a break,
Brad should do the interpreting. It would be a good show.
Yeah,
man.
The Cleveland Fusion. And let me look at this real quick, just so I get the
break here.
The break, I want to take a look at this and mention this real quick. Tommy actually brought this to my attention.
Tribal drum language. That sounds very interesting.
So,
hey Tommy, we thought you left.
Yeah,
I thought you left because you hadn't been saying anything.
So the Cleveland Fusion had a great night of football. They went 46-0.
Damn.
Against who was it? The Savages from Lansing, Capital City Savages from Lansing, Michigan. They got savaged on, basically. Big shout out to Tiara Green.
Tiara Green.
I'm not sure what position she plays, but he mentioned that she was a hell of a speedster and she refused to get tackled. So, congratulations to the Cleveland Fusion for their great game last night. I have to get in touch with their marketing person again. I've been kind of slacking on that a little bit because I was waiting
lots of stuff going on
for the season to start, and now it started and I still haven't done it,
and he still sucks. Damn it. Hey guys, where can I get your merch?
Yeah, we gotta get, what's that now?
Dominic said, hey guys, where can I get your merch?
If you go onto our website, www.theepicradioshow.com, on the page there's a picture of like our merch. If you just click the picture, which it does say it below it, it'll take you to the site where you can purchase the merch.
I just like saying the merch.
Right now, I think the only thing we have available is a shirt, a hat, and maybe a phone case.
I was gonna say a banana hammock.
I'm not really sure what else though we have on there. I gotta double check.
I like how you just totally you just jumped over what I said and just kept going. Which was good because I feel like you did a really good job. Okay. I said maybe banana hammock. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if those are available.
No, they're not.
Okay.
They're not available right now, but possibly soon. You could have your own
I'm just
very own Epic Radio Show banana hammock.
Yeah, we can do
It'll be all black so it'll absorb that sun and cook you like a slow cooker.
A sausage.
Yeah.
It's a good time here. Phone case,
you'll be kind of like a tamale.
Like a tamale.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyways, let's go on break. We'll have Gregg Napoli on the show in a few minutes. Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
This is crazy.
welcome back, everybody. We have. Why are you doing that? We have Gregg Napoli on the phone. Welcome to the Epic Radio Show. How are you doing, sir?
I am doing great. It's Napoli.
Oh, I kept calling him Napoli. I just realized that I'm a dumbass and it's actually pronounced Napoli. I guess I was just thinking about cannolis because I'm starving. That's cool.
He's always so fucking hungry.
Yeah. So anyways, how's everything going, Gregg?
Actually, it's going very well. Thank you for having me, Ashley and Mr. Epic.
He said me first. Oh,
I know. See, look
you.
at that. Yeah. So I guess we'll get right into it. So you're the creator of Below Average Joe. For people that don't know what that is, can you explain that?
Yes, I first want to give credit to Chris Kettler and Funny Noise Productions, which I'm supposed to mention
of course.
30 seconds in this interview. So Below Average Joe is actually a reality. It's based on some members of my family, and I don't know if people watch the Goldbergs, but it's like the Goldbergs if they were dysfunctional and had a very, very low IQ. That's the best way to summarize it.
That's the best way to summarize it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And this was actually, I mean, this sitcom that you were trying to produce, I mean, you have the what's the word I'm looking for? The pilot, sorry. Yeah.
The fuck you're talking about.
You have the pilot shot, and you're shopping around, but you're deciding to keep it local. Why do you feel like it's important for you to keep it local and keep the local talent that you found for this?
Yeah, so I've actually written over 60 episodes, and we made the pilot ourselves. In fact, we're shooting the second and third episode, and we pitched it to some major networks, and with great interest. The problem with that is a lot of times they want to rewrite it and change it and then recast it and not film it in Cleveland. So we have some great local talents that we put together, and we want to shoot it, film it, and keep our cast together. And we cannot do that if we go the network route. So we decided we want to try to do everything on our own right here in our backyard, and as I said, keep the cast intact. So it's easier to go the network route, but we have some great folks and it's a labor of love, and we want to keep it in the family, if you will. Yeah.
And speaking of family, the show is based basically on your family, and mainly off of your sister and your son-in-law, correct?
Yeah, my sister and brother-in-law, his name is Joe, and we have, since they've been married, we've been able to basically watch and observe them in their natural habitat for the last 20 years, and the material is basically written itself, and everything that is in each episode has happened, and we can't make it up.
That's what's up. And you say natural habitat, like you're like in the jungle watching them from afar, kind of like a Nat Geo special or something.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, how can I word this? So how do you feel like that this is important to tell? Like I understand it's for entertainment and you're it is a comedy show, but why do you feel like people should see this?
That's a question often asked, and actually I don't know the right answer to it, but I'm going to make one up.
Okay.
So, you see a lot of network television that the mainstream TV and a lot of these situation comedies don't last, but then you see the with children, the Sunny in Philadelphia is where you have people that kind of overcome obstacles and they're just the average folks that have these real life situations and they overcome odds. And then there's Joe that doesn't overcome anything. So you kind of root for the guy during each episode, and then you ultimately realize that he's below average and nothing ever good is going to happen to him, and it makes you appreciate your own life after you watch the show.
So would you say that there's a correlation between your show and like I don't know.
He doesn't know what he's trying to say.
I know, right? Between
I guess if you put Married with Children, The Office, and Sunny in Philadelphia, and you put them in Naked and Afraid all together, there's your show.
That could be what.
That makes sense. Yeah, there you go. That was a good way to finish my sentence, because that's kind of where I was going with, but for some reason, I am not a very good wordsmith today. Like, words are not coming to me, and I don't know why.
It's all right.
So anyways, also, besides just doing the show and working on that, you also have a little league.
Oh, that's adorable.
That you have. Explain a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so 17 years ago, I started a nonprofit youth baseball program, and we have teams all the way from 9 all the way up to 18. And as we've progressed over the last 17 plus years, we now have our own facility, and we've had close to 90 players go on to play college baseball due to our program. I want to give a shout out to Mark Lasota, who's probably listening, and he actually manages our facility as well as the many coaches that are part of our program. So our whole goal is to develop kids to help them become better on and off the field.
And what got you into that?
You know, I have 2 sons. We have 4 kids, but 2 of my sons played baseball at a young age, and watching them play, I wanted to do something with them and get involved with them during the summer. So we started with 1 team, and we grew to 8, 9, all the way up to 12 teams, and now it's a little bit more manageable. And our program's called the Northern Ohio Hurricanes out in the Cleveland area. We have kids from all over. And
now your kids are grown, huh? And they're still continuing this.
Yeah, our kids are all adults, and our kids still are actively involved whenever they can be, absolutely, as well as my wife, Patricia.
So 10 to 18. That's crazy. So how many teams is that?
This year we had as many as 12 teams, and I think right now we have 7 teams that are part of our organization, and I coach a team, and we have different coaches within our program, and they play all over the area during the summer, local leagues as well as tournaments.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Yeah. So do you partner up with other leagues to try to get more competition in there, or how does that work?
Yeah, so we play in a very competitive league at the older ages called the Diamond League, and then we play in local and regional tournaments to, push the envelope to play against better competition. So we try to play in as many quality tournaments as we can so that these players are getting pushed to play at the highest level.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So circling back to below average Joe, when you're where can people find the pilot? Do you have that released yet?
Yeah, it's on YouTube if you do a search on Below Average Joe, and as I mentioned, we're actually filming the next couple episodes, all local, of course. And if people are interested, they can find it on YouTube as well, just by doing a Below Average Joe search.
Is there any other social medias that we should look out for?
We are working with Dominic Ritter, who I want to give props out as well, and he is a social media guru, and he's watching as well. So I can send a link afterwards to a couple different resources for you to get it out to the masses.
Okay. Yeah, and we actually know Dominic pretty well. I know him very intimately. Isn't that right, Dominic?
Isn't that right, Dominic?
No, anyways, no, Dominic's great.
Kind of weird.
Yeah.
That was
But that's fine.
weird.
But yeah, obviously I know Chris Kettler pretty well. Dominic, of course.
Sorry.
Brad Laidman. He's been watching the show. Big ups to him. But yeah, I mean, what's great about this little circle is everybody looks out for each other. Like,
it seems like it.
Yeah, because like I help sometimes. I've been kind of falling off a little bit, but I help sometimes get like people for Dominic to put on his Breakthrough TV. Shout out to that. And you know, Chris helps me out. He gives me free tickets to give away on the show every week. You know, I don't do anything helpful for his life except for shout him out.
We
basically.
just fucking give him a hard time.
We just give him a hard time. That's about it.
He's just like, okay. Thanks.
But
guys.
yeah, but it seems like everybody's kind of close knit, and like, how do you feel like that resonates with the businesses and things that you're trying to pursue? Do you think it's important to have a close network of people, or do you feel like it's better just be like, you know, I can only rely on myself. Let's you know, don't worry about other people.
You know, that's something that is a struggle because, and I know you and I talked about this, is it seems that, at least in this area, if somebody hits it, if you will, or makes it, they tend to lose where they came from, and they don't help the individuals that are trying to get to that level. I'm certain that once we make it to where we want to be, that we won't have that loss, helping one another. And I don't know why that is. As soon as somebody does make it, they tend to forget about all the struggles that they had in order to get there. And it's tough. I
think it just boils down to ego at that point. You know, I think once you start getting up to that level, it goes to your head, you know, and you think at that point, oh, like, I don't need nobody, you know, like, whatever. But I've realized that most people that do that and they shut out like people that's been there from the beginning, they usually fall the hardest.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know, one exception is Chris Kettler. Look at where he is. He's
I know, and he's a complete douche to everyone, right?
This is somebody that now, when he's on set, he has his own area. We're not allowed to make eye contact with him.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he still tries to help us as much as he can.
Yeah. No.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was great. Okay, but thank you so much for being on the show, Gregg. For you listeners and viewers, or whatever you want to call yourselves, epic maniacs, like, hey brother, become an epic maniac. No,
oh my God, no.
Anyways, no.
Check. I'm really nervous when there's more than 15 people, so I'm okay.
Yeah,
there's 14. I mean.
That's right. So, anyways, check out Below Average Joe on YouTube. They are on Facebook. And thank you again, Gregg Napoli.
Thank you.
I said his name right.
Thank you, guys.
And we will have you back on in the future to see where all of this is taking you.
I look forward to it. Have a good day, guys.
All right, thanks.
You too. Thank you.
We're going to take a break. When we get back, we're going to talk about PSN allowing name changes and get into crazy news. Keep it locked here on the Epic Radio Show. welcome back to the show.
Hello.
Hello,
People.
salutations.
Salutations.
Make sure you follow us on the social medias.
All the social medias.
At Epic Music Radio on Twitter and Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just look up the Epic Radio Show. Instagram, Epicness216. And check out our website.
That's right.
There's little bios on the whole cast on there.
Yeah,
there's
lots of things you didn't know before.
There's no upcoming events right now. I need to set more, but
events, like what kind of fucking events would we have? Like, oh, we're gonna have another show.
Well, we could have a meet and greet, or like like how we did the thing in the club. Well, the next time we do that though, I know what to do.
Yeah, now we know what to.
Yeah, because that was our first one. It was kind of shitty.
That was so cray. I was such a great time.
It was in theory it would have been fine had it.
Oh yeah, I know.
If it wasn't for the Wi-Fi situation, next time
gangbangs. I don't think that's an option.
Yeah, that's not an event that we would like to have.
I don't want to like air that. I would like to keep that shit private as possible.
That's right.
I don't want to air my gangbangs. Not that they don't happen, but keep them private.
PlayStation Network. They
do gangbangs.
Yeah.
It's like, stop it.
So, people have been asking for years, why can't we change our PSN names?
This is ridiculous. Do a bar crawl.
That would be actually pretty cool, though. We'll come back to that. Though. What?
That would be a problem for me. I'm not a heavy drinker.
No, we don't have to.
Oh shit! Then I don't have to drink.
No.
Oh, cool.
All we'll do is we'll have some fun games, whatever.
We'll get
and then we'll hop bar to bar. We'll get like 3 or 4 bars together. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll look into that.
Do the whole.
But anyways,
I gotta read this before you continue.
Sure.
Below Average Joe said Epic and Ashley are great. Do a whole show eating cannolis.
That's right.
I would love that. That would be the best thing ever. That'd be the best show ever.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So anyways, people have been asking for years, why don't PSN have name changes? And now their answers or their wishes have been granted, because PSN just now made it, possible for that to happen. So now if your name, because you were like 8 and you said my name is Young Ball Liquor, now you can change it to I'm an Old Ball Liquor. See, and it'll be great.
It's more up to date.
Yeah,
it's great. It's a good time. Yep.
So
Dominic said, want to change my PSN to gangbang.
There you go. If you want to do that, you can now do that.
Oh my god.
Basically, it's in your profile. You can change your online ID. I believe you can only change it one time though. It's kind of stupid.
What if I feel different like in a week?
Yeah. But the only problem is, so like some games won't work right. Like, because when you purchase things from the PlayStation Store,
yeah,
it's under that username for PS Plus, stuff like that. And they're still having a little bit of issues with that. So anyways, if you're going to be Young Ball Liquor or Old Ball Liquor, 31, make sure that you back up everything, just in case.
Yeah,
because
you don't want to lose the fact that you're a ball liquor.
Yeah,
you just don't.
No, don't do it, mister.
Dominic said Epic is clearly thinking about gangbangs. Obviously.
No, I don't think so, because I didn't even say that shit.
I'm thinking about it, though.
What happened was...
Yeah.
That's all I'm thinking about, because I have to keep reading the gangbang. Just do it, gangbang.
Oh, my God.
That's all I'm thinking about right now.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about shit.
Gangbang and cannolis. That's what I'm thinking about at the moment.
No.
What was that?
That was...
What is going on here?
That was a mistake, is what that was. Basically, you can change your name on PlayStation Network. That is awesome.
There you go.
There you go.
You could be...
if you did not know that, now you know.
A brand new ball liquor. Whatever you want to be.
Yep.
Yep.
The ball liquor 32 or
32, just
insane ball liquor 69. You
crazy gangbanging ball liquor. Like, you don't know. No one. It's all up to you.
And with that being said, it is time for crazy news.
Oh, with that being said, it's crazy news time.
That's right.
Of course. Go right into gangbang, ball licking, the crazy news.
That's right.
When crazy shit happens, the Epic Radio Show will be there to report and shit. It's time for crazy news.
Crazy news isn't going to be as exciting. I don't think crazy news is ever exciting, but not going to be as exciting today because I'm sick. So, okay, this lady. Where's the actual title of this fucking article? Okay, it says she went. This is the title. She went to the hospital for.
No, that's not in order.
Well, see, you fucking lied.
It's from last to beginning.
Ah, you fucking liar. See?
Sorry.
Fucking lied. He fucked me up on purpose. Okay, man gets Guinness World Record for putting 13 people inside soap bubbles. Okay. Of course, I picked this, but let me read it first and then I'll get into why. 13 turned out to be a lucky number for a North Carolina man who set a new Guinness World Record by putting the most number of people in a soap bubble in 30 seconds. Huh. Wow. The record organization announced Saturday that 56-year-old Stephen Langley put individual bubbles around 13 people in that time frame, posting a video of him performing the stunt in November at the Huntersville Arts and Cultural Center. Langley owns 6 other Guinness World Records because apparently he has nothing else to do, including most paddle balls controlled simultaneously by a person, 7. Yeah. Longest hanging chain of soap bubbles, 35, and most people making bubbles with garland wands simultaneously, 317. Obviously, he has nothing else to do.
Yes, and he loves bubbles.
That is the end of this. Why I even chose this to be a crazy news story is because literally this is the fucking most random thing I can think of to be in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah.
Putting 13 people inside soap bubbles. Is that really something that we're like applauding? Like, why is this something this extravagant? Why are we? It's
amazing.
Let me see what the comments say. Okay. God damn it. All I'm seeing is gangbangs. Okay.
You're probably going to freeze for a second, but you'll still be on. Just give me a second.
So, you want me to stop talking then?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
You're fine.
So, let's see. Dominic basically just saying gangbangs for like ever. He's not getting off this topic. So, Below Average Joe, I bet Steven is single and lives in his mom's basement. And my guess has over 10 cats. I mean, you probably aren't wrong. Dominic said, what were they doing in those bubbles? Gangbangs, obviously.
Obviously. Hashtag gangbang.
Hashtag gangbang, because you didn't even have to ask.
Yep.
But my whole point is, why the fuck are we like putting people in the Guinness Book of World Records for really dumb shit?
Now, why do you want to bust his bubble?
You know, because that's what I do. I burst everybody's bubbles because this is weird. Like, this is never something I thought to do in my life. I never said, I wonder how many people I can put in a soap bubble. You're being so negative today. In 30 seconds.
Usually you're bubbly.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm always like this. So I just don't understand. I put this in here because I was so fucking confused as to why this guy is getting any kind of... I wanted to give him more attention because I didn't get why this was getting so much attention, which is weird if you think about it. But it's like,
bubbled up inside of you.
It did. It bubbled up inside. And I was like, why is this something that people care about? Okay. Dominic hashtag gangbang. Yep. Below Average Joe, Chris Kettler is now the guy in a bubble comic and it is trademarked.
That's right.
So it's like, I don't know. I just wanted to kind of say that. Like, I don't really get, like, really, like, I'm going to find the most, like, I'm going to think of the stupidest shit and I'm hoping I'm getting the Guinness Book of World Records because this is just fucking weird. People are just weird. That's all I have to say about this. I'm really sick. This sucks. Dominic Ritter said Epic is a genius.
Why is that?
I don't know why. Maybe it's because of all your bubble jokes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's it or he just thinks you're really smart.
I don't know.
In which case I would think you guys are definitely intimately involved because, only someone who was intimately involved would say you're a genius.
That's right.
All right. So going backwards, I don't know about that. So, distracted driver turns out to have 250-pound pig on his lap. This one was just ridiculous. So, Minnesota. Sheriff's, don't you know? Minnesota Sheriff's Office encountered a couple of true road hogs earlier this week. That's funny. A driver who was pulled over for having trouble staying in his lane turned out to be operating the vehicle with a 250-pound pig on his lap.
Yeah.
That is great. He also had a smaller pig with him. I didn't know this part. I don't remember this. Both pigs can be seen in a photo posted to social media by the Chicago County Sheriff's Office. That's because the big bad
wolf was around and blew down 2 of their houses.
Oh, Jesus.
But
really?
they weren't able to make it to the brick house, so he picked them up.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The smaller pig appears to be standing next to the driver's seat behind the larger pig's leg. Where is the smaller pig? Where the fuck? Oh, I see it. It's black. I see it.
Oh, okay. I do see it.
It's like hiding. It's like, no, I'm not here. In the post, the sheriff's office noted that its officers had encountered plenty of drivers distracted by things like cell phones, food, changing radio station, but catching someone driving with a lap pig was a first. Yeah, I would say so. The man's erratic driving was apparently caused by the larger pig leaning against the steering wheel. The man's erratic driving was apparently caused by the... Oh, I just read that. God damn it. I'm sick as shit. I'm just reading things over and over. I'm on a fucking loop here.
That's right.
Foster told the TV station that the man had his pigs on his lap because he was moving to another part of the state and didn't want the pigs to get cold on the journey.
Aww.
That's sweet. This sergeant let the
Put
driver
him in the back
off.
Seat, though.
The sergeant left the driver off with a warning, so it's like, I guess he's like, you know what? You're not trying to be an asshole, so that's fine. You can have pigs on your... Just put them somewhere else in the car, you know? When traveling by car with pets, the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals generally recommends transporting them in a secure, well-ventilated crate or carriers inside the vehicle. Just saying. That's what they suggest, so fucking don't just go put them on your lap. Let me see if I have any comments. Now your confusion bubbled over. Shut up, Allison. What the fuck? You know what? That was actually really funny. I say shut up because it was a good joke. The bubbly stuff. I don't think I carry the show because Below Average Joe said Ashley carries the show. I don't think I do. I think I fuck all this shit up. Jane Clark, Dominic, apparently men love it. Oh my God. Aardvarks are great driving companions. No, what? How do you know that? Is this like something? Below Average Joe said that. Aardvarks are great driving companions?
Yeah.
Are they?
Great.
Really?
I heard...
You've heard?
I've not seen.
You've heard this?
I've heard this.
You've heard this?
Yes.
Where have you heard this?
Well, they're definitely much better to drive with than porcupines.
My God. Okay. Moving on here. Okay, this is the one I was starting to read because he fucked me up.
Yeah.
So, okay, so this woman went to the hospital for an infection. Doctors found 4 bees living in her eye, eating her tears. That sounds really dark. That's like a beginning of a horror movie. Ugh. I wouldn't be surprised if in a few years.
Insane, though, right? Like,
why is Epic off camera?
Bees?
Dominic wants to know why you're off camera because this is my segment.
That's because
crazy news. This is me time. He's on segment for all the other bullshit. This is my time. That's why. I'm not really this aggressive. I'm just like to fuck around. But no, it's just crazy news. Is my time. It's all me. So yeah, this sounds like the start of a horror movie, and I feel like this could be made into a horror movie later. Like they'll be like, oh, this is some fucked up shit. Let's make that a movie.
It made me think of Reading Rainbow.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
It did.
I did not think
that song, The
Reading Rainbow.
Yeah. Bumblebees in my eyes. I thought it was a star. Take a look at your medical book. Get these fucking bees out my eyes.
I'm gonna clap for him.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
That was great.
Yeah,
okay.
that is really gross. Dominic said, why is Epic off camera? I'm sure he's not wearing any pants. I mean, I'm not going to answer that question for you. I'm going to let...
Even if I was on camera, you couldn't tell, motherfucker.
Exactly. You don't know. I could be not wearing pants. No one knows. No one knows what the fuck's going on down here.
That's right.
Just free balling everywhere. All the
Commando.
Balls. All the balls are free. Okay. So the 29... Yeah, Allison said, ew. That's what I'm saying. The 29-year-old woman had no idea why her eye was swollen shut. I would have been to a fucking doctor before that happened. Yeah. Okay, so she was in unbearable pain and could not stop tearing up. The Taiwanese, is that how you say it? Taiwanese woman said she was confused about why an issue she thought was an infection kept getting worse. Well, what the fuck, bitch? But when the woman, identified by her surname, he, received treatment at Fuyin University Hospital in Taiwan, doctors didn't find a bacterial infection. While looking at her eyes through a microscope, Hung Chi Ting, I think that's how you say it. I don't know.
Yes.
The hospital's head of I can't say this right now. Ophthalmology?
Sure.
Oh, fuck yeah, I think I said it. Witnessed something he hadn't seen before. Insect legs were wiggling from one of her eye sockets.
Jesus Christ.
That's horror movie shit right there.
Oh man, that just made my whole body twitch.
He yanked out a small bee.
Jesus.
Or a sweat bee, and it was alive. It's alive! Okay, the doctor wasn't done. Soon he extracted a second bee, and a third, and finally a fourth bee was pulled from the woman's eyelid. How do bees get in your eyelid, though? I'm going to figure this out. Hopefully it gives me more answers. Craving salt, the bees had been feeding off her tears. The doctor said at the news conference last week, later describing the odd medical diagnosis as a world first.
Yo, I heard that the IRS also feeds off your tears.
Yes, so do I.
Yes.
The insects had made a new home under her eyelid until they were all removed alive. I saw something that looked like insect legs, so I pulled them out under a microscope slowly and one at a time without damaging their bodies. What the fuck?
Well, fuck their bodies.
Fuck them.
What
They've
about
been
her
living off
eyes?
Her tears.
They just made her fucking eye socket their hive.
They just made her eye a home. Like
what the fuck? Hey, I wonder if she's gonna cry honey now.
Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. What else? Who else is saying stuff? Okay. So ew, ha ha ha, Jane Clark, that's just some of the comments. Dominic, it's a woman, haha, in her eye, not her bum, haha. Dominic, I feel so sick now. So, this is the question I wanted. So, how did sweat bees end up camping out in a woman's eye? He suspects it all started the previous day as the woman recounted in the news conference she was taking part in a festival that I cannot pronounce, also known as Tomb Sweeping Day.
Okay.
I was visiting and tidying a relative's grave with my family. I was squatting down and pulling out weeds. She said she felt something that got in her eye. Thinking it was dirt, she cleaned her eye out with water and did not rub her eyes much for the rest of the day. She didn't think much of it until her eyes began to swell up that night, and she experienced a stinging pain that made her tear up.
God damn it.
It would have been very likely for sweat bees to be around at the time.
Like, how small are they? Are they really small bees?
I don't know.
I mean, I think that's
small. There's a
picture, and I think that's like a finger.
There's a
thumb or something.
There's a picture of her. I think it's like what looks like her eyelid.
Yeah.
And the bees, they're pretty small.
Oh, okay.
They're not like these bumblebees that are floating around.
Makes sense.
It would have been very likely for sweat bees to be around her at the time, as they tend to nest near graves and in the mountains.
Gotcha.
At the hospital the following day, when Hung discovered that the sweat bees were feasting on her tears, the doctor was relieved that the woman who wore contacts had not rubbed her eyes excessively when the pain worsened. If she had, it could have worsened her inflamed cornea or potentially led to blindness.
Oh, jeez.
Yay. That's fantastic. There's so much more to this story. I'm going to see if there's anything that's... He had never heard of sweat bees infesting a person before the recent incident. To this doctor's knowledge, this is the first case of a bee or wasp getting caught in a part of a person's anatomy as far as he knows. I'm sure the sweat bees got by the eye and got squished between the eye and the eyelid. They were in the wrong place at the wrong time. She was in the wrong place at the wrong time. What the fuck do you mean they were in the wrong place at the wrong time? I feel bad for her. They seem to be living off her tears like no big deal. Like, they're still alive. They were living. They didn't seem hurt. They were alive.
Yeah.
That's what they live off of. Like, ugh. Like, I feel bad for her. Like, what the fuck? Oh, good thing these bees weren't hurt in the living of her eyelid. No. I mean, I care about bees and shit, but like, they were living in this bitch's eyelid, so.
Jesus.
Oh, God. This is some horror movie shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to the story, but there's just so much to read, and my throat's sore, and I don't want to read it all.
That's fine.
That's generally the gist, though. I've read pretty much the gist. Is there any comments? That Allison said that should be a Guinness World Record.
You would think, what? Right?
I've had 4 bees living in my eyelid. Oh, bitch, what now?
That definitely should be submitted to the... I mean, for God's sakes, they have 13 people trapped in bubbles or whatever.
4 of them. Like, really? Like, oh, I got 13 people in a bubble.
Like, I had 4 bees feasting on my tears.
Living off my tears in my eyelid. What now?
That's a Guinness
What
Book
now,
World Record
bitch?
thing.
Gangster as shit.
Gangsta.
She's
and she didn't even rub her eyes or nothing. That's amazing. I would have
been like scratching the shit out of my eyes. Like
I would have been to the hospital that
in like
night.
5 seconds. I'd have been like, oh my God, this hurts. The fuck is wrong?
Yeah, stinging pain. Yeah, I wonder why.
Stinging pain. Haha, stinging pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been like, nope, hospital time.
Well, we're going to take a break.
I'm a little bitch like that.
When we get back, we are going to have... we're going to talk about sex positive nursing home.
Oh, yeah.
And Modern Family star calls out hate tweets over sharing GoFundMe posts.
Oh my God. I got to read this. Epic's got 4 aardvarks in his balls.
That's right.
That's a Guinness World Record too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Well, we're going to go on break.
Break time.
We shall return.
Maybe.
All right, welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Yes, welcome to the Epic Radio Show.
Yes.
Before we go any further, I would like to hawk off these tickets.
Here, you want some tickets, people? What's that?
Hold on one second. Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. So, anyways, if you call 216-584-5718, you'll be able to win 2 free tickets to the Catch the Fever comedy show. It's Saturday, May 10th at Wilbert's in Cleveland. Showtime's at 8 p.m. Tickets are normally $10, but you'll get 2 for free. This was graciously given to us by Chris Kettler.
It's a good guy.
So if you want a night downtown Cleveland with some great comics, Chris Kettler is going to be performing that night, so that'd be great.
Woo-hoo.
Got Mike Meadows and Joe Hanley is headlining.
Headlining, there you go. Got it out, though.
Yeah, so give us a call, 216-584-5718. Win these 2 tickets.
What day is this again?
This is
I can't.
Saturday.
Saturday, May
10th.
Saturday,
so it's a
May
Saturday.
10th. It's a Saturday, so call and get the tickets, people.
Yeah.
Do it. Saturday, May 10th tickets time.
And Wilbert's, I've actually performed there before. It's a pretty nice place.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I.
No, you have not. This was before we met.
Okay, I was about to say, I don't feel like I've heard of this place.
No.
But that doesn't mean it's not cool. I'm just not cool, so I don't do anything with my life. I suck.
I guess Tom Cullinson is the MC for tonight too.
There you go.
So.
See? It's a Saturday. It's not like a Wednesday or Thursday or Tuesday. Saturday. Yay. If you want to call,
open. Yep.
Just do it.
We'll keep that open. You guys call.
Call or don't, I guess.
We will move on.
We will move on and we'll answer you if you call.
Yeah.
The number is 216-584-5718. I put it in the comments too. So it's on there. It's on YouTube. It's on Facebook. And I don't know what the other one is. What's the other one? Don't know.
Okay. So anyways, moving on.
Yepers.
Ariel Winters.
Ariel
Winters. Is star of Modern Family.
Yepers.
She's got some pushback this week after she reposted her cousin's GoFundMe link on her Twitter page, asking her fans to please consider donating to his recovery fund. Now, according to this news article from Fox News, it said that the fundraiser was $15,000, but that is not true. It is $25,000.
Yeah.
But people, what I'm assuming though, so what I'm assuming is maybe it went up, because maybe originally it was 15, but I think it might have went up to 25. Yeah.
Yeah.
So not to hate on them.
Right.
You know. So anyways, people were talking shit, basically saying, hey, you know, they were sorry for her cousin's illness, but some suggested she should pay for the whole 15 grand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing is, okay, so,
what are your feelings on this?
Sarah Hyland, her castmate or whatever, did donate $2,500. Ariel Winters actually donated to a GoFundMe that she had when her cousin died.
Yeah.
So they kind of did that. And I actually went and checked out this GoFundMe page. And the biggest donation on there was sent anonymously, but was $5,000. I'm assuming that's probably Ariel Winters. Now, obviously, there's no confirmation on that,
right. But
so out of the 25, just with them two, that's 7,500. That's a big chunk of it. It's like at least a quarter of it, almost.
Right, with the 15,
so,
yeah.
I guess my question and what I really wanted to talk about, is like, do you think she should pay for it? Here's actually a picture of her and her cousin, so it seems like they're close. I think this was at an award ceremony or something like that.
I mean, it seems like they're close, but that doesn't mean they're that close.
The what he has, the illness is called, what's it called? I had all this, and for some reason this is like changed or something.
Maybe they just took some stuff out because they didn't want.
Oh, okay. Haemophilus influenzae. Now, what that is like, I thought it was a type of flu, but it's not. Basically, it's a bacteria that can cause all kinds of different things. Anything from ear infections to blood infections.
Oh, geez.
To meningitis. To like it depends on the kind that you get and stuff like that.
Right,
but he got a really bad kind to where
sucks.
I believe it affected his brain and spinal cord.
That sucks.
So he's going to be not working for a while. He's going to be in the hospital.
Right.
As far as I can tell from what I've read in the reports, he is going to be okay.
That's good.
So, but it's going to be a long time and he's not going to work. That's why they're asking for the $25,000.
Okay. So your question is, would you should she? Now, I did research this and it seems that she is worth, I think, $5 million. Let me double check this. I'm sorry. Double check, but
I want to say that's right though. It's either 5 or 13.
Right.
Which I know is a big jump, but
I know it's a big jump.
Yeah,
it is, but whatever.
There we go. Let's see. So she is worth $12 million. So I was off completely.
With the one number you were.
Yeah. So anyways, she has $12 million.
Okay, if I had $12 million and my cousin, all my cousin needed
was 25.
Was 25. I mean, I'm close to my cousins though, so I would have given it to him.
I mean, it appears like she's close too, but at the same time, is that really just her responsibility?
It's not. I'm not saying it's her responsibility, but
to pay for the whole thing.
If I were her,
I mean, and
I had the same relationship that I have with my cousins.
Like I said, I would say that $5,000 is a decent amount of money.
I definitely think family should be helping more than just her. Just because she has the most money doesn't mean it should be all on her. Because what if everyone gets sick? It's all up to her to pay.
Exactly.
That shouldn't be. No, I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm sure there's cousins, parents, siblings, somebody. I'm sure he has friends who could help, even if it's only $100. It's better than saying, "Well, I figured, they would take care of it." It's like, well, I'd rather put something into it than nothing, and then, what if he dies? I mean, not, but it could happen. And I mean, I know this article says that he's gonna be fine, but it's like, what if not though? I'd like to say I at least tried to help, rather than I didn't give anything because I figured his family, his rich cousin would take care of it,
Yeah. And, and that's the thing. Like, I understand where people's like, oh, well, he's family, you should just do it. But at the same time, it's like, just because she has the money doesn't mean she should
just
save everybody. Because, I mean, if she does that, then, everybody's going to have an issue. Mm-hmm. And then she's going to have to pay for everybody's issue.
Right. If if someone ends up in the hospital, she had to pay for them and then them
and
them.
Granted, $12 million is a lot. But what if she has a whole lot of family and they all have issues? I mean, who's to say? I mean, and he is just a cousin. He's not like
I would definitely
a sister
help.
or brother.
I mean, like I said, if it were me,
I think she did. I mean, I can't confirm this obviously because it was sent anonymously. Right. But for God's sakes, it was the biggest amount on there. Like everyone else is given Sarah Hyland was on there. Her name wasn't anonymous. So I did confirm she did give the $2,500. Mm-hmm. But the only other one, which happens to be double, is sent anonymously. Everybody else was given $100. I mean, who knows?
That could be a totally different person. Maybe she has done something different. Maybe she's there. Maybe she's doing other things and paying for something else for him to be comfortable. And
maybe she's paying the hospital bill.
You don't really know what else is going on.
You don't know what she's doing.
She could have already done a lot for him.
And the thing is,
I mean, and honestly, we don't know how he feels either.
The GoFundMe page.
Yeah.
She was just sharing it.
I mean, what if he doesn't want her to do all of it? What if she offered? What if
exactly.
that was something that she had said, I could just, do this for you. And he's like, no, I don't want you to have to do that. It's not your responsibility. It's not
maybe
up to
her, his parents or whatever.
Right. What if it was something that it was already discussed, but they didn't want her to have to take the full, the front of it and just do it all herself because that's not really what he wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
Because she already had helped her.
Yeah. Whatever.
You don't really know. We don't really know the situation with them. So I think. I mean,
who knows? They might have had a falling out.
I mean, if I had $12 million and I was still working and I was still getting plenty of money, if my cousin desperately needed it for something like this, I would do it. But that's just me, though.
Yeah. But you can't expect people to do stuff. No, you can't expect
it, though. No.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I talk a lot. It hurts my throat.
Do we have any comments on this?
No. No. And I'm just saying, I would do it, but that doesn't mean they would expect me to. It's not like my cousins would be like, "Oh, so you gonna pay for this? You gonna help me out?" They would, if anything else, they would not. They would be like, "Oh, I understand if you can't help me." Even if I had $12 million for some reason, they would still assume, I understand, you have other things to worry about. And most of my family is like that. So I'm just saying they would probably be more the opposite. Like, oh, it's okay if you can't. So, but if I had $12 million and I was still working and making money, I think I would do it. That's just me personally, though.
Gotcha.
But that's how I feel about that.
So if there's no comments on this at all,
nope.
I mean, do we even have anybody live right now?
Yeah, but there's just no one's commenting.
That's weird. Okay, I guess nobody really gives a shit about that. But okay.
I mean, I don't know if like I'm pretty sure the stream is still fine, but it's just, sometimes we go for periods without comments.
Yeah,
it's not
that's
a big
fine.
deal.
Okay, so, next story.
Next story.
So there's a,
this one's going to be my favorite one.
Yeah. Why was that happening? Okay.
I don't know.
So anyways, shit on me.
Why shit on you? That's gross. It's gross.
There we go. So you don't want to think about old people having sex. Well,
you don't want to think about unless you're an old people. And
unless you're into
old people having
porn.
sex. I mean, exactly. There you go.
Like we are.
Wait, not me. Not me.
So basically, there's this nursing home, and they are sex positive, which means they understand that sex doesn't end when you get old.
Right, sex doesn't end ever.
They don't necessarily encourage it, but they
don't they're not like, oh, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And then, in fact, they actually started doing this.
Old ball lickers, exactly.
There you go. So they started doing this little dating thing in the nursing home. It's called G-Date. Standing for grandparents.
Yeah, grandparents dating.
Yep. They do that right in the nursing home, and they actually, it's so funny because they there's a Audrey Davidson.
Yeah.
They interviewed her in the New York Times, and her nurses and aides at the Hebrew home at Riverdale did not try to stop her. On the contrary, she was allowed to stay over in her boyfriend's room with the door shut under the Bronx home stated sexual expression policy.
Yeah, I think that's good. That's good for people. That's good. Like, just because they're old doesn't mean they don't have.
And they even made
desires and
do not
like
disturb signs to hang outside the doors. And she commented and said, "I enjoyed it, and he was a very good lover."
Oh,
snap. And she was 85, girl. Getting it in.
Oh, yeah, girl. Don't be ashamed of what you got to do, girl. You got to do what you got to do. And just because, and like I said,
and she's like a wheelchair getting it in, too.
Dang. Like, Rogan. She's like wheelchair getting it in. Like,
but there's a number of older Americans who are having intimate relationships well into their 70s and 80s, helped in some cases by Viagra and more tolerant societal attitudes towards sex outside marriage. These aging lovers have challenged traditional notions of growing old, and in some cases raised logistical and legal issues for their families, caretakers, and institutions they call home. So basically, this nursing home in New York and across the country have increasingly broached the issue as part of a broader shift from institutional to individualized care. Basically, like, if it's safe for them, like, medically, they're not opposed to it. Because
that's good, I think.
Because I think one of the reasons, like, nursing homes get this bad, like, rep is because they, like, especially back in the day, as they would almost treat you like a child. You'd have curfews.
Right, curfews and different things like that.
These people
have lived longer than you have. Stop giving them a goddamn curfew. Stop being so hard on them.
Families.
They live their life.
They live their life.
They deserve to relax. They deserve to have sex if they want to.
Exactly.
Like, let them live the rest of their life. Even if right now they're like a little, they're not moving as fast as they used to and doing all the things they used to do. If they could still have sex and it doesn't, they're not going to immediately have a fucking heart attack, let them go for it.
Yeah.
Let them live their lives. Even if they have a heart attack after, having sex, you know what? It's probably better for them to go out that way than just to, like, be sitting in a fucking room
just rotting away.
Just like being like bored out of your goddamn mind or crocheting and playing chess or whatever the fuck.
And the thing is,
being medicated all
every time you think of old people in a nursing home, you think of like the old decrepit that can't move
it's really
or talk.
It's kind of like really sad and desolate. And
as somebody that works in the medical field, I have the opportunity sometimes to go into these nursing facilities, and that's not the case, man. Some of these people are still going out, they're shopping, grocery shopping. Right. They're going out to the movies. They still got stuff. They're going hanging out.
Just because they're older doesn't mean they have nothing they want to do and things they
shouldn't be forgotten about, man.
Right. It's really sad. I think it's really good that there's places like this that know that. And
keeping their minds a little open.
It's like, oh, well, just because they're older people doesn't mean they don't want to do normal shit. And they don't want to live like they normally did. They're just going to do it a little slower. Sometimes they need a little more help.
Any comments on those?
Other than Allison's old ball lickers, no.
Okay. You still have a chance to win these tickets. 216-584-5718.
It's on Saturday, May 10th.
It's Saturday, May 10th. It's a weekend. What else are you going to be doing? It's far enough in advance.
You can make that part of your life. It's a good time.
So do that.
It'll be funny.
We're going to go on break. When we get back, we're going to do Is It Legal? I'm going to call calling him. So keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
Do 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 do.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I don't know what happened with that. Maybe that.
Can you hear us now?
The music.
The music.
Well,
I told him that the music there was no music, but he thinks maybe it just stopped.
Yeah, probably.
So
okay. Anyways, so without further ado, is it legal with the Ant-Man? Hey, Ant-Man, what's going on, man?
Not much. How are you guys doing?
Hey, we're doing good. As you know, the rules of Is It Legal is we're going to ask you 6 questions. They are legal questions, and you have to answer them correctly. There's no prize, obviously, but...
No prize, except you'll feel really smart.
But he gets bragging rights.
He gets to be like, I got all these fucking questions right.
You guys can follow along at home, and hopefully... keep a tally and you'll get them right too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So first question. You ready?
Go.
Bring it on.
All right. So first question is it legal to have sex in a churchyard in North Carolina?
Wait,
it's legal.
It is illegal. That is no.
Wah. I have to do wah.
Sorry. Okay.
They take their church seriously.
What? They take church seriously, you said?
Yes.
North Carolina.
Yeah. So you said it was illegal or legal?
I said it was legal because in Booger Hole, West Virginia, it's legal.
Of course it is. That makes sense.
Of course. Okay, so second question. Is it legal in Hawaii to have more than 15 animals in your home?
Is it legal?
Yep. In Hawaii.
I'm going to say it is if you got a permit.
And that is incorrect.
Oh.
It is not legal.
It is not legal to do that shit.
So you're 0 for 6 so far.
Dang it.
All right.
We got 4 more though.
Can still pass. I'm gonna get the next 4 right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Is it legal to hang someone for shooting your dog on your property in Nevada?
I'm going to say it's illegal.
Illegal?
It's one of those old rules.
Oh, okay. You said legal?
Yes, I said legal.
Correct.
Good job.
It is legal for you to hang somebody
for shooting your dog
on your property in Nevada.
So just in case y'all need to know,
know that there's a law here in Ohio still that if you steal a man's horse, you could be hung.
Really?
Oh, wow. See?
Man, I hope that's not true. Oh, I planned on stealing some horses.
All right.
So don't be stealing horses.
Yeah. Question number 4. Is it legal to have sexual relations with a porcupine in Florida?
Oh, my God. Down in Florida, anything. Let me see here.
Let me think about this.
Is it legal to have sex with a porcupine down
in Florida?
You know what? I'm going to say it is legal. There's sick fuckers down there.
I would say it is not.
No, they have some restrictions. The porcupines, you cannot have sexual relations with the porcupines in Florida.
No.
Apparently, alligator.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe with an alligator, though.
This one is a tricky one.
Uh-oh.
All right.
It is?
It is.
Okay.
Is it legal for children to smoke in Massachusetts?
You know what? I'm going to say, now this is what I'm going to go over. I would say it is legal as long as their parents are present.
That's fine.
But it's illegal if their parents aren't around.
Okay. So it is legal for them to smoke, but they can't be the ones to buy it.
So
I'm giving you that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get that.
So it is legal.
Yes.
They just can't buy the cigarettes themselves.
But they can't buy the cigarettes themselves. They have to be 18 to buy the cigarettes, but they can smoke at any age.
Well, that's sort of like, here in Ohio, if you're 17 and you're sitting at the bar with your mom or dad, your mom and dad can actually buy the beer for you and then give it to you at the bar and you can drink it.
Yeah.
Some kind of situation. Damn, that's weird.
All right, last question.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is it legal to cheat on someone in Wisconsin?
You know, I'm going to say it's illegal there because I don't know why, but they take it pretty serious there.
And you are correct.
Yay.
It is not legal to cheat on somebody in Wisconsin. And the
What are the ramifications if you do?
You know what? That's a
I can't
good
remember.
question. Let's
can
see.
look it up.
I will real quick.
It's got a little bit of time. Look this up.
Yeah. And what was that?
Wisconsin.
You're saying that's a girlfriend or a boyfriend, right? And you cheat on them.
It was very not specific. It was just cheating. With the question. Yeah, where I found the question.
Okay, so in Wisconsin, adultery is a felony, and it's punishable by up to 3.5 years in prison.
Damn.
And a $10,000 fine or both.
Ooh.
Wow.
Damn.
So there you go.
Can't be slipping up in Wisconsin, though.
No.
Can't be fucking playing around.
3.5 years in prison for getting some nookie, man. That's crazy.
Cheating.
Or some dick.
You're sneaking around doing it. There you go.
That's crazy.
Damn.
But thank you. You got 50%, which isn't great.
But it's better than everything was wrong.
Yes.
So you know what?
In this day and age, I should get an award for participation points or some shit or whatever.
High five for participation. Good job.
Correct. That's a bonus question.
Good job, buddy.
So that's the show. We're not going to have a show next weekend because it's Easter. So happy Easter, everyone. But we will be back on. What date is that?
I don't know what date that is. It's too far away.
Hold on, just give me 1 second. All right, so it's taking forever to pop up.
Hey, just remember this
the
too.
28th.
I won't be around May 5th or the 12th.
Yeah,
May 5th through the 12th. Okay.
Yep.
Costa Rica.
Yep.
Costa Rica. Oh yeah, girl.
So you're gonna miss 2 weeks in a row. Yes.
Yes, he's gonna be gone for Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, so we'll be back on April 28th.
And he will be there for that show, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you'll be here for that, right?
Is it 2 weeks after that?
There.
All right.
2 weeks after he will be. Gotcha.
Thank you guys for listening.
And commenting.
We will see you in a couple weeks. Make sure you follow us on social media at Epic Music Radio on Twitter and Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram, Epicness216. Check out the website. Buy a shirt, man. Support the channel.
Like stuff. Find stuff. Subscribe it.
If you like the show, share it.
If you don't, share it and explain why you don't like it.
Exactly. Say this is the worst fucking show ever, but still share it.
Like, listen to this shit. This is such bullshit. This is just not right.
So anyways, thank you guys. Thank you, Ant-Man, for doing your segment. We will see you guys in a couple weeks, and as always, make life epic.
Yeah, buddy.
Peace.
Dear Mr. President, there are too many states nowadays. Please eliminate 3. I am not a crackpot.
Oh, wow, that was terrible.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Go!
That's my only real motivation, is not to be hassled. I have a fear of losing my job, but you know, Bob, that'll only make someone work just hard enough not to get fired.
And I'm sorry, we're out of time. Bye.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Please leave this office.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Get out of my office!
Oh my God, it feels so good. Oh yeah, oh slow down. Oh yeah, who's your daddy?
That's all, folks.